Welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I decided to introduce myself to you by the 50 facts about me tag. So let's get started. Hi guys, my name is Zlil. Maybe you want to call me Zlil, but never call me Zlil or write Zlil because this is a weird way to write my name. The meaning of my name in Hebrew is sound, like sounds of music, and it doesn't really relate to me in any way. I don't play anything, but I'm a very visual person. I have many nicknames like Tzlilush, Tzlila, Zlilachel, and a lot of other ones, but I'm rarely called by my real name Tzlil, which make it unique. And the only person who calls me that way, it's my boyfriend David. We have a small family. We live together with our chubby cat Putsik. I don't want children of my own, but I love to be an aunt for 5 nieces and nephews and 4 of David as well, so it makes it 9 nieces and nephews. That's a lot of children. I really hate Israeli accent. Sorry, Wonder Woman. But I really think the internet is a wonderful place for reaching people from all around the world and getting to know them, so I will take the chance and speak in English, and I hope to get better in that. I am multi-potentialite. If you don't know what that means, go check the TED Talk. I am a graphic designer and an industrial designer, an artist and an independent creator. I am also an illustrator, even though all of that stuff are parts of the world of visual arts and design. Each of them required a different set of skills. I am a hopeless procrastinator, and I love to work slowly and design all of the little details, you know. God is in the details. Or maybe it's the flying spaghetti monster, who knows. This is a perfectionist trait, and I'm working on it. Also, I hate deadlines, so I'm working on that as well. I can't see anything without my glasses, and I'm a night person, so don't talk to me before coffee in the morning. That's a cliche, but it's true. I don't have any sense of direction. I'm an introvert, and all of the things that come with that. I have few close friends which I choose carefully. I love my home, and since we built up the studio of my dreams, I can work from home. I'm most effective and focused when I'm alone. My favorite places are the quiet ones. I'm really sensitive to travel sickness, so that goes well when I don't need to drive anywhere. When I was a little child, I became vegetarian, and for years now I didn't eat any meat. But in the past few years I became more and more vegan. In the growing vegan movement, I took it as a challenge and really tried to move toward the vegan lifestyle. I love growing stuff, but I really don't think there's any point to grow something that you couldn't eat. So there's go children for you. No, I'm not going to eat putsik. I like to make homemade milkshakes. Here is a tip for you. Banana goes with anything. I'm really good at improvising some food from leftovers and random stuff that we keep in the fridge. I really like eating mashed potato in a pita, and David thinks this is weird. I don't know why. Let me know what you like to eat that people think that it's weird. I love anything related to creatures and monsters, in movies, illustrators, and puppets, makeup effects, and every other media. This is a world that fascinates me. My favorite holiday is Halloween, or in our version, Purim. This is not the same holiday, but we get to make costumes and dress up and do fun stuff. This is another favorite of mine, making costumes. In the past, I was a Cheshire cat, Max from Where the Wild Things Are, Groot from the Guardian of the Galaxy, and Edward Scissorhands, and a lot of other stuff. Here is another fun fact for you about me. I cut my own hair with a ponytail. Yes, that's a thing. I hate chopping. I hate chopping. I really hate chopping. Except from art supplies shopping, of course. I wouldn't mind chopping for art supplies at any time. I was in 3 countries in the world: Holland, England, and recently United States for the Decon convention, which was amazing. Another country I would like to visit is Japan, and I don't know when will it happen, but that's in my dream to-do list. I'm a nerd. Yes, I'm a nerd. I like to learn stuff. I am an autodidact and I want to know everything. I'm slowly catching up with all of the things that I wanted to learn, and there's a long list. I love art history. I'm a really art nerd in that sense. I took a lot of extra courses in art history and I love to read about it and know all the stories behind the creations. This is why I like watching other art YouTubers talking about their daily lives and what influenced them and the behind the scenes stuff, which I find fascinating. And this is one of the reasons that I wanted to do an art channel as well, because I'm a nerd. When I was a student in Shankar, I worked at the Shankar Research and Archive Center for Design in Israel. That was one of my favorite places. I eventually left to pursue my dream as a designer. I love to make lists, like this one. I am always carrying too many stuff in my bag, like markers and tissue papers, just in case. I have this Bart Simpson key holder for the longest time I can remember, and this is my key holder until today. Even though he don't have his eyes anymore, I still love him. I am really good in recognizing faces, but that skill doesn't really help me in real life. I'm one of those weird people that can't hear chewing sound or lip smacking, and I can't tolerate it. It just creeps me out. I can't hear it. I have acrophobia, which means height phobia, and I can't go on roller coasters, which makes David very sad because this is one of his favorite things to do. I can never be at room temperature. I don't know why it is, but I may be very hot or very cold, but never just fine. I like to wear fingerless gloves, so when I didn't find any, I asked my grandma to crochet me a couple of those, and she did. And ever since then, people are envy of my fingerless gloves. Thanks, Grandma. When I was a child, I broke my arm while playing with my friend. And ever since then, I know when the temperature is about to fall, because I feel it in my bones. I can stretch my elbow skin far more than the average person, and this is weird. Before I became an independent artist and designer, I worked as an industrial designer and graphic designer in other studios. In one of them, I met my boyfriend David, who is an industrial designer as well. Nowadays, I work as an independent artist and designer and a freelance designer for studios and academic organizations and for private commissions. I really don't like ending stuff, so here are 49 facts about me, and I hope you like this video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!